Hi Virgo, welcome to the Witching Hour. My name's Michelle and I'm a witch. This is your timeless reading for the Aries season and onward. I'm using Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason, and I have split the deck up by its elements, and Major Arcana will represent spirit. Okay, wait a minute. That's the bottom of the deck. Alright, I've pre-shuffled them individually already. So I'm just going to select your individual card, which we will see in a minute. That's for the element of earth. This is air, represented by swords, of course. This one is element of fire, represented by wands. Water. Let's see. Ooh, nice. And last but not least, the card I drew for spirit. Ooh. Ooh, Virgo. If I need to draw any clarifiers, I might, but what I'm going to clarify with more are the flower cards, which are done by, they're flower spirit cards, and they're done by Melanie Eclair. Okay? And I'll clarify with an Archangel Animal card by Diana Cooper. These are really beautifully illustrated. Okay, let's begin with Earth. You have everything you need. Now you've got the Seven of Discs and the energy of prudence. I'm feeling immediately careful planning. Careful planning. Reprioritize your material possessions and your wealth and your definition of wealth, your definition of affluence. I feel like you're there. You're there. Just like stay in there. Stay in that momentum of redefining what affluence and wealth mean to you. What are you rich in? I think the word abundance is overused. Everyone thinks about, you know, whatever the popular term is, but instead I'm thinking about affluence and wealth and opulence and indulgence, things that make you feel rich but don't necessarily have the conventional monetary value. And I feel that you have a lot of gold, and you need, it's like I feel your desire to want to be able to be appreciating it more now. You actually are. And I just feel like there's a sense of timing and structure. It feels really, really good energy. Really good energy. And I forgot to look under the bottom of the deck, which is Six of Discs, Bounty. Yeah, you have an underlying sense. It's like you're not quite there yet, I guess you would say. It's just like you're hitting like even Steven, because you have the 6 here, but this is generosity. This is about being generous with yourself. This is what I'm getting from these two. Being generous with yourself, giving yourself the luxury items you deserve to have that you may not have had in your life or that you've always wanted, and now is the time to give yourself those things. I don't know, in whatever current events are going on right now, this reading is relevant for when you come to it, okay? It's timeless. So depending on what's going on for you right now, Virgo, this could be that you might feel like the sense of timing, or other people might feel, well, this is the last thing you'd want to do is indulge in yourself right now, but you really have the green light from Spirit to do that, actually. I'm feeling the prudence is more about your values and how you prioritize things and how you let your material possessions reflect your self-worth. So monetary cost doesn't really, it's irrelevant. It's more about the emotional relevance and the how it resonates in your heart, how happy it makes you feel. And because you're a person of substance, I just feel this timing again. You've got a sense of timing about this, something happening, and it's coming together, and you know this, you feel it in your soul. It's like it's time to do something. It's time to invest in your future. But it doesn't feel like you have to break any rules to do that, or you have to be so strict and rigid with yourself if there's something of great worth or value to you that you want to invest in and move forward with it. It's now is the time, and to put your money where your values are. Prioritize what it is you want. What would have the most long-standing effect on your future right now? Like, do it. Just do it. And that's up to you. And of course, these readings are for entertainment purposes only, so I don't really give advice. So you have to, this doesn't reflect on what individual choices you'll make. And it harm none, which is the witch's saying. It's like, if it harms none, that now it's a specific window of time right now to do what's most important to you. Just do it. And I feel like you'll know when the time is right, and I feel like the time is now. But there's no sense of urgency. It's just more that the timing is excellent for whatever it is that you're thinking about doing. The timing is excellent right now to begin, to start moving in that direction. I feel very strongly about momentum here. So in the area of air, in the element of air, we have change, wow, at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. It's positive change. You have a feeling. You feel it in your mind, and you feel it resonating. If you can see the sword here, it's glimmering. Mainly because I glittered it, but also because the lighting in the card, the artist included light on that beautiful sword. And he's creating good positive change. He's astute. He's got this sharp, clear focus on what he's doing here, the Knight of Swords. He's chivalrous. You are serving your own heart. You're making the changes for yourself. And it might feel risky, but you feel daring. You feel up to the challenge of not talking yourself out of it this time. You're going to do it. You are going to do it. That special, important thing that you're doing for yourself and your future and your highest good is happening now. Keep the momentum going. And your personal card is the King of Swords. This is interesting. The Pentacles, we had a lower number on the bottom, and the top card was one higher. And same here. In the bottom of the deck here with Swords, you have the Knight, and then on the top, your personal card is the King. So it's like you're really getting a lot of support from the universe to keep a strong momentum, keep all your values in place the way a king would, but to act moderately, but to keep the momentum going in what you're doing, especially as it pertains to your future. You have a clear mind about it. You have a knowing. You do. This is all pointing towards what's right for you. You know what's best for you, not other people. You determine your course of action. You may get the validation. I think you're already getting it from the universe, and I dare say you're getting it from this reading as well. Not to toot my own horn, but I do feel that you're looking for that affirmation, and you're getting it from these beautiful cards. And you're seeing a lot of the beauty in life is what I'm feeling, and you don't want to be disengaged from it. You want to experience life now. You want to engage in life. That's how you feel. You want to be in there with it, in with the workings and the functions of life. You want your life to have momentum, and it's happening now. It's like, go. There's no sense of urgency, and you don't have to go fast. You can still take your time, just don't procrastinate. Just keep the momentum going. That's what I keep hearing in my mind from Spirit. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck for fire, we have the Two of Wands. You are choosing. You're setting the course for yourself, but you are choosing which way to go. And you have this balance, and you have support from the universe. Spirit is giving you a ton of support right now to stay true to yourself. Do only what resonates for your soul. Do only what resonates for your soul. I keep feeling like there's like breathing room. There's breathing room, and now that there's a little breathing room and like a pause in the momentum, your thoughts are getting clear and you're ready to just keep going. And the universe is supporting you in just taking the next step. It doesn't have to be a big leap. It's just a little next step. You have the faith. That's what the universe is saying, is you have the faith, and they're like congratulating you because they're proud of you. They're proud of you that you've put your faith as a priority. Your faith in yourself and your faith in Spirit, faith in your own future. You don't need to be told that it's all going to be gumdrops and roses and butterflies. I'm not feeling that from you at all, Virgo. It feels like you're being very realistic, but you have very strong ideals about what's most important to you. And you're like, I'm done wasting time. I'm done thinking that I can't. I'm not going to say I can or I can't. I will say I will or I won't. I will choose. I am the master of my own fate. And you know Spirit is involved. And that's why you have so much faith right now, because it's like you learned the lesson in your choices of action lately, that you've learned it, you've been learning it, and now it's the culmination of it, is that you learn that when you engage with Spirit and you engage your own life, Spirit matches you. You know, like a spiritual 401k, you know, they match you dollar for dollar and then some. And it's a really good 401k plan that Spirit has for you. And that might be literal for some of you. It's like, you know what, with this pause that that is going on here in our energies or whatever, it's like, now I get to move. It's like everything has paused, so you get to move. That's really neat. It's kind of like the universe set it up for everyone who is ready at this time to be able to do that. And other people are being called to do different things. But for you and many others, the pause is creating an opportunity, a window of opportunity for you to act. But you don't have to go charging off. It's like, don't panic, don't rush. One step at a time, do the next logical step in your faith towards your future, and investing in yourself and your future and what you want your plans to be. And you already know, I can feel it. Your personal card is Foundation. Oh wait, was this on the bottom? No, this was the top card. And Three of Wands again. Oh my goodness, this is the third time where the bottom was higher. Oh no, reverse, sorry. The bottom is higher, so you got the Two of Wands, and what you have underneath you is that third wand that Spirit is giving you for support. And it is real. It is real. You're not just going along on crutches almost. You know what I mean? You're supporting yourself, and because you are, Spirit is giving you another leg up, another means to reinforce the support you're giving yourself. So it's like that little 401k thing, as far as Spirit helping you, giving you faith in yourself is what I'm hearing, what I'm feeling. Spirit is giving you faith in yourself, because that's really more what it's about. You're really learning that the more you engage, the more spiritual you feel. The more you did things you thought you didn't want to do, things that scared you or things that made you feel tired, it's like when you do them, they actually make you feel more invigorated. and they actually make you feel better having done them. So it's like you're at that point in your life where it's like, I got my big girl panties on and I'm going to be grown. I'm going to be an adult. It's like you're enjoying adulting right now, which is nice. It's a nice feeling because you don't feel intimidated or afraid or exhausted at the thought of owning your own life and being the hero of your own story, master of your own fate, of your own destiny, captain of your own ship, etc., etc. You know what I mean? That's how you're feeling. So the bottom of the deck for cups is the Four of Cups, discontent. This is what motivated you. This is what motivated you. I was so and Spirit gave you this. I'm getting very strongly right now that Spirit gave you a time period of kind of sitting in your own funk. Like, I'm so tired of this standstill. I want to jump in there. And you kind of had to get emotionally motivated by being sick and tired of how it currently felt. And this is ending because look how much you grew in leaps and bounds. You're not the King of Cups for nothing. That Four of Cups doesn't diminish anything or define anything. It's the motivation Spirit chose to use for you. They knew that's what you would respond to. And it has to be your own free will choice to engage in your own life. And Spirit can motivate you and influence you with their love, with certain circumstances to shape your emotions that will get you going. And that's what Spirit wants for you, is they love you so much. And your loved ones in Spirit love you so much. They don't want you to sit still. They want you to use your gifts for yourself. They want you to tell the truth for your own sake. They want you to tell the truth for your own sake. Look at these two kings here. Wouldn't surprise me if an emotionally supported male or male energy is circling around your life right now. I see it circling, like a bird circling around. Not like a vulture. But I'm feeling for someone, I don't know how many, but there's someone circling around you, not in a creepy stalker way, but in, you caught their attention, and they're, let me look at this beautiful Virgo, or this handsome Virgo. Look at this. So, whether you're male or female, there's a male around you with you caught this person's eye. And they're circling around going, they're kind of honing in. And it's not a negative thing. It's a positive thing. This is a good person. They're very interested. So I think this is going to come into your field of vision soon, is the words I'm getting. Coming into your field of vision. This person who's interested, who's been watching, kind of watching you in a casual way, like observing, and just like their admiration grows as they observe you and sit back and look and kind of take you in. So don't let that alarm you. I'm not getting a creepy stalker feeling whatsoever. This is interesting. This is very interesting. I feel that this is a spiritual connection as well. This is a connection that Spirit is bringing into your life. For some of you, I'm getting that it's like for you to be able to feel what it's like for someone to be interested in you for a change and to seek you out, because it seems to me the person or people that's meant for is for people, the Virgos that usually someone else catches your eye and you're longing for them and you're pining over them, past, present, whatever. This is someone who's like looking at you. And you might not know what to do with yourself, but it's going to all sort itself out, so don't worry. And this other king here, this I'm feeling more of an authoritative boss figure. Even though it's not pentacles, I got the feeling of a banker or a bank institution, financial institution. There's that 401k thing. Some of you are going to a financial consultant about investing in your future, about going into a small business or something like that. And you're getting advice. You're getting really good, strong advice. I don't know how soon you'll be able to act on it, but I'm getting that from a male energy. Okay, and I read the cards in the traditional way because I'm old school. I you know, I channel spirit, and when I look at my cards, I feel very connected to them, and I don't know why I feel like I need to tell you this, but I do. It's like, if this is a man, it's a man, okay? There's no wishy-washy, iffy about it, okay? Spirit brought these cards out, and that's what we're going with. We're going to have faith. Now, it could also be a male energy, like an assertive energy that's coming, that's in your energetic field. Okay, a male energy. So know the difference in the yin and yang energy, the male-female energy, okay? But I don't do that whole regardless of gender and don't look at the gender. No, I say look at the gender. Look at the gender, focus on the energy of it. While it may not manifest in a literal male person, it will definitely manifest in a way you can feel is masculine energy. Okay, it's going to be obvious to you, okay? But this one I feel, as far as that circling around you, it's definitely a love interest. So, if you date men and are looking for a male love interest, this person is circling around you. So, it's right in your energy field. I can feel it, and it's a positive feeling. It's a positive feeling. So try and take it easy, pace yourself. That's what I'm getting. Now at the bottom of the deck for Spirit is the Lovers. So you're definitely coming into some decisions. You're making life priority decisions here. And you're ready to make those decisions is what I'm feeling. There's no need to be intimidated by these decisions. You're ready. Some of you are ready for marriage. Some of you are ready to start looking seriously for a committed relationship. It's balanced. It's balanced, and you're choosing to do it. And some of you are getting married soon or engaged. I feel that you're engaged and getting married soon. And this card, I believe, is for partners of every kind. So it can be male, female, 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 male, male. It doesn't matter. In that respect, as far as the relationship goes, gender doesn't matter at all. Or preference or orientation or anything like that, or gender identity, none of that. So it's like if this were a transgender female to male, he identifies as male, so that's male, okay? And if the card says it is, it is. That energy factors into this for some reason, so, okay. And you're definitely romance in here. Definitely. You know, they call the Lovers the old-fashioned, the original meaning for it was called the choice, and it was a man choosing between two women. I don't get that from this at all. If it's the Lovers, it's the Lovers. It's romantic love. And that's that. And you have to have faith in it and accept it and declare it to be true. Set it out in your intentions and say, and so it is. Like you're declaring it to be. And then just sit back and let it happen. Okay? Just realize now that I didn't light my sage. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Because I feel that these animal or spirit or flower spirit cards, whichever one we choose, is gonna be quite strong, and I want to clear the energy for that. There we go. Nice, Virgo. We got some nice sage smoke for that. Yeah, no, it's don't worry, it's not going to dissipate. I feel some of you are worried that the relationship will dissipate, and it's not. You're putting getting too far ahead of yourself. Don't worry before it's even happened, you know? Some of you are just used to things going wrong, and it's your first instinct. So I'm not criticizing you at all, because hell, I know how that feels. But definitely don't worry if you don't need to be worried. You know? Don't worry before anything's even transpired yet. Let me sage these cards. I don't know. I don't want to make any promises I can't keep, but I'm starting to feel like it's going to be both of these. So these are the flower spirit cards. As I said before, by Melanie Eclair. Okay, I don't even want to shuffle too much. I just want to get right into the deck. These ones speak very strongly. The bottom is a poppy. Ooh, poppies. Oh, I don't feel that you're going to go to sleep. I feel like you're going to come to life. A lot of magic in here. Sometimes poppies can represent like a delusion, like a pipe dream. And I think that's what you're coming out of, and that's why I feel the sense of waking up from that pipe dream. You're waking up from it. You're not in it. This is where you're going. So the card I've selected, I accept my deep connection with everything around me. There it is. You are feeling whole and integrated. Now, before I get to that, I forgot your individual card from Spirit. The underlying energy is the Lovers, and your personal card is the Wheel of Fortune. And this is that momentum we're talking about. But look, it's tying into the Flower Spirit card. I accept my deep connection with everything around me. You're at the hub, in the center of this wheel. You are the center of your own universe, and I feel like you know you're at the hub. And you feel this connection and this momentum, and you feel like finally things are going my way, and it doesn't depend on the circumstances whatsoever. And it's like that in and of itself has created, from being in maybe a harder time in the recent past, that has created the better momentum for you. I really feel that. So let's identify this flower for you. And this is coded by color in the book. And green, I believe, like it stands for each one, like annual, perennial, wildflower, and bulb. So I'm just looking through the green section to find it. My apologies, and thank you for being patient while I go through this book to find it. And I can't believe I have been so out of touch with my own element, with earth. I haven't gardened. I mean, I'm not saying I was good at it, but I was in the garden every day, and I mean for hours every day, not just to go out there and putz around. I had to be outside touching the flowers and the herbs and growing my own things. I had to be up to my elbows in earth and soil. Figures this was like the second one from the back, and I was reading it from the wrong direction. Here we go. It's Purple Loosestrife. My message is one of perspective. That's what it is for you, Virgo. It has changed. It has already changed. You went from the delusion into reality. And you like reality better. The true self within each of us is a powerful, interconnected being. Interconnected being, capable of infinite possibilities. As we were taught as children to move more towards a way of behaving that fitted in with everyone else's needs, we have mostly forgotten who we truly are. It sometimes feels like an unrewarding task to travel through layers of emotion in order to heal our disconnections and rediscover our own being. Wow, everything I just was reading from these cards. I'm telling you, I've covered in Goosebumps. Go get yourself these cards. They're amazing. The overlighting spirit of the purple loosestrife flower tells you to find another perspective, maybe a more detached approach moving away from the minutia and out into the bigger picture. Oh my God. It takes you on a journey and asks you to see yourself moving through a dark tunnel or corridor with no light and a feeling of claustrophobia. Wow. See this as the place where you are stuck now, physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. It guides you through the dark place and out into a clear, light, and airy landscape. All that mental clarity. You know, I kept saying it. It's like you coming out of all of that and you now know. And you can feel certain of that, you guys. You are on the right path. Have that faith. It guides you through this dark place and out into a clear, light, and airy landscape, bringing with it an immense freedom. Experience this new perspective as if, like an eagle, you are soaring high up with a limitless new view of the world below. See yourself, wow, circling around. Someone else is seeing the new you, the real you. They see it. See yourself in relationship to everything around you, rather than as a single separate being. Keep a clear perspective and always remember the bigger picture, coming out of the dark into the light of understanding and interconnectedness with our Creator. Oh my God, I'm covered in goosebumps, you guys. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that beautiful card. That is your soul coming up, like the purple loosestrife. That is it. And who would have thought something so humble and ordinary looking would represent the energy of such a dynamic, noble integrity of spirit and heart, just spiraling up and up and up, on top of itself, one after the other. It's like it blooms in its proper order. First these and this and this and this, all the way up to the top. And you're almost there, like I said here. It's like you can feel it and you can see it and you know. And it's like it won't be the end. Don't worry. It's going to keep on going. Keep that momentum going. You might have lost sight of where you really are. And you've been given the perspective to see in this reading that you are much further along than you thought. And you're much closer. You're much closer to achieving, aspiring to, and achieving your dearest held dreams, because your priorities are really in order. And I'm very happy for you. Don't let anybody get you down, Virgo. Okay? So much love to you guys. Leave comments below if that resonated for you. And if you feel so inclined, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember that it's your donations that keep this channel ad-free. I'm keeping it ad-free for all of us forever. So thank you for your help and support and your love. May God and Goddess bless you. From my soul to yours, much love and brightest blessings. Love you guys. Mwah.